Dare to tread where shadows whisper tales of the beyond? Welcome, brave souls. Our journey embarks upon a path less traveled, a path that delves into the realm of the supernatural and the unknown. The allure of such mysteries has always held a captivating grip on the human mind. We yearn to peek beyond the curtain of reality, to probe the unexplained corners of our world, and to step into stories that send shivers down our spines. In this venture, we'll be counting down some of the most haunted places on Earth, places that are said to be visited by those who have crossed over to the other side. These locations, steeped in history and shrouded in enigma, have tales to tell, tales that whisper of the uncanny and the eerie. Ready to venture into the world of the unexplained? Let the journey begin. Our first destination takes us to the heart of England, to the infamous Tower of London. This monumental fortress, steeped in 1,000 years of history, has seen its fair share of bloodshed. It's not just a castle, it's been a royal palace, a treasury, and perhaps most famously, a prison and execution site. Some of the most illustrious figures in English history have met their untimely end here, their spirits said to linger in the cold stone walls. Among them is Anne Boleyn, the beheaded second wife of Henry VIII, who is often seen carrying her own head around the tower grounds. Then there are the princes in the tower, the young heirs to the throne who mysteriously disappeared, their fate unknown. Their ghostly figures have been spotted, clad in the raiment of their time, their faces etched with perpetual fear. From royal apparitions to sorrowful wails, the Tower of London holds centuries of chilling tales. Next, we journey across the Atlantic to the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, USA. Nestled among the Rocky Mountains, this iconic establishment is as famous for its spectral residents as it is for its luxurious accommodations. In the winter of 1974, renowned author Stephen King and his wife spent a single, eerie night in this hotel. The vast echoing halls and the distinctly unsettling atmosphere seeped into King's imagination, and thus, the terrifying Overlook Hotel of The Shining was born. But the Stanley's reputation for the paranormal predates King's chilling tale. Guests and staff alike report encounters with ghostly children playing in the corridors, and spectral music drifting from the hotel's empty ballroom. Some even claim to have crossed paths with the hotel's original owners, Freeland Oscar Stanley and his wife Flora, who seem reluctant to leave their beloved establishment. A night at the Stanley Hotel promises more than rest, it promises a brush with the other side. We now set sail for Poveglia Island, a place so haunted it's been abandoned. Nestled in the Venetian lagoon, this island's history is as dark as the shadows that dance across its desolate shores. In the 14th century, Poveglia served as a quarantine station for victims of the bubonic plague. Thousands perished here, their bodies dumped into mass graves, layering the island with a macabre foundation of death. In the early 20th century, a mental asylum was erected on this eerie isle. Stories circulate of a doctor who, driven to madness by the island's haunting specters, conducted cruel experiments on his patients. His restless spirit is said to linger, adding to the chorus of disembodied screams that echo through the night. Visitors to Poveglia report an overwhelming sense of dread, sightings of shadowy figures and chilling whispers in the wind. A place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur, Poveglia Island is a chilling testament to humanity's dark past. Our final stop takes us beneath the City of Lights to the chilling Catacombs of Paris. This labyrinthine ossuary, a stark contrast to the bustling metropolis above, cradles the remains of an estimated 6 million souls, their bones stacked in hauntingly beautiful patterns along the dimly lit corridors. Many visitors report an unsettling feeling of being watched, an unshakable sense of dread that clings to them long after they've emerged into the sunlight. Legends abound of lost wanderers, their spirits forever trapped within the catacombs' winding passages. Ghostly apparitions are said to roam the tunnels, their spectral forms caught in an eternal twilight. A chilling chorus of whispers, attributed to these unfortunate lost souls, echoes through the damp stone chambers, lending an eerie soundtrack to the silent vigil of the dead. In the eerie silence of the catacombs, one can almost hear the whispers of the departed. From royal prisons to abandoned islands, these places echo with stories from the other side. We've ventured into the unnerving depths of the whispering shadows and heard tales of unseen entities. We've roamed the haunted halls of the Tower of London, where the spirits of the past still linger. We treaded the eerie corridors of the Stanley Hotel, where spectral guests refuse to check out. We've explored the forsaken corners of Poveglia Island, once a refuge for the plagued, now a home for lost souls. And we've descended into the chilling labyrinth of the Catacombs of Paris, where countless remain entombed. Each location, a chilling testament to the unseen world that exists parallel to ours, each with its own spectral narrative. These are places where the veil between our world and the next is thin, where the past refuses to remain silent. Thank you for joining us on this spectral journey. Remember, the next time you feel a chill down your spine, you might not be alone.